Unfortunately, it comes with a heavy heart that we got to start this off on a little bit of a somber note, but this is very important. In case you haven't heard, the artist behind the upcoming explosion, and I don't even want to say upcoming because it's been making so much noise for so many years now, but in case you haven't heard, the artist of Solo Leveling has passed away, and it kind of blew everyone away because just recently it was announced that Solo Leveling is getting an anime officially announced, and a lot of people were very excited. And honestly, it breaks my heart to hear this because this guy was on the verge of seeing his dreams come to fruition in all forms. He was going to get his anime and all that stuff. So to hear this, it's a big blow. Let's read. Solo Leveling manhwa artist Dubu passes away. Red Eye Studio announced on Monday that Solo Leveling manhwa artist Dubu, real name Jang Sung Rak, passed away on July 23rd due to a cerebral hemorrhage from chronic illness. A funeral service was held with family members and close friends. Dubu was the illustrator for the manhwa adaptation of author Chu Gong's Solo Leveling novel series. The manhwa launched on webtoon services in March 2018 and ended in December 2021. Yen Press publishes the manhwa and original novel series in English. The series is getting an anime adaptation by A1 Pictures on Crunchyroll in 2023. Dubu was the CEO of Red Ice, a Korean studio that produced webtoon adaptations of novels. Yen Press provided an English translation of the obituary. On July 23, 2022, the artist of the Solo Leveling manhwa, Mr. Song Rak Jung, has passed away due to health issues. As his family wished, a small funeral was held at his mother's residence, attended by family and close friends. Mr. Jung had been struggling with a health condition for a long time, and he passed away from cerebral hemorrhage stemming from his condition. We would like to thank the readers for all the love and support you've shown for Solo Leveling, and we ask that everyone prays for Mr. Jung to rest in a better place. The staff of Solo Leveling and all of us at Red Eye Studio pray for Mr. Jung, who's always held a deep love for his work and the readers. Respectfully, Red Eye Studio. And yeah, you know, hearing this, I guess on a little more of a serious tip, it just really is once again another stark reminder that life is fragile. Life can go on the drop of a dime, you know what I'm saying? So definitely appreciate what you have in the moment. Appreciate who you have in the moment, because it could be gone just like that. And I hate to start this off on a sad note, but I heard about this earlier this week and it really broke me down because I was like, wow, I can't believe it. This guy was just about to see his dreams unfold right in front of us, and yeah, we lost him. So rest in peace to Dubu. Condolences and prayers for all of his family. This was a tough one, I'm not gonna lie. Undead Unluck fans, it was looking horrendous for a bit. I'm not even gonna lie. I was worried, I was skeptical what's happening with this one, because in case you don't know, Undead Unluck is a series that's been in Jump for few years now. It's been like, what, 2 years, maybe over 2 years, 3 years, something like that. It's been around for quite a bit, and up until this point never really got, honestly, much promotion. Like I never really hear them push Undead Unluck all that much. It was, I think, at the end of last year, Jump Festa, a lot of fans were holding out, hoping that we was going to get an anime announcement. Nothing. I got to the point when they announced that the final arc is incoming, and hearing like, damn, there's no, you know, Undead Unluck anime announcement, I lost hope. I'll be honest with you. I said, yo, they're gonna really give us a low blow and announce at the end of the manga, yo, we got a live action coming, like how they did Bleach or something. Like, that's what I thought was going to happen. I'm gonna just be real. But it seems as though Jump has not given up on Undead Unluck, and they're continuing on in their motto that we're gonna get to in a second of what they've been doing the last couple years. But according to this, it says here, confirmed, Undead Unluck is getting a TV anime adaptation. The official announcement and more will be coming soon, but Undead Unluck is getting an anime, people. And what I was referring to a second ago regarding what they're doing is similar to what just happened with Marshall. They announced, boom, final arc, and now we're getting an anime for it by A1 Pictures. It seems to be that's the route, like I've been saying for a while now. It seems as though they're looking more so towards the bag on the anime side of things, on the licensing side of things, opposed to focusing in on those manga sales. It seems like they probably aren't making as much, or they're making a lot more from other sides besides the manga, and they're like, yo, end it as soon as possible so we could get an anime adaptation and continue it that way. I mean, for crying out loud, Demon Slayer ended in 2020, and in 2022 we still got like 3 more seasons in the next few years or something. Like, I don't even know, it's about 2 to 3 more seasons of Demon Slayer, and the manga's been over, and this is unheard of for Jump. Their motto has always been hey, if it's going to have an anime, it has to have the manga continuing on to cross promote. But I think they're just looking at it as with the United States and, you know, North America as a whole being, and worldwide, not even just, I don't want to just say only North America, India, all over the place, people are really riding with anime. It's like they're looking at it, well, we don't need to focus on manga no more. We could end these things and keep it going. And it's sad because I love, and you know, we come from the era of Naruto, 700 chapters. One Piece is still rolling in 3 generations later with 1,054 chapters and stuff like that. So I come from the era where, you know, I love the long runners and whatnot, but it's starting to become a thing of the past, which still a couple hundred chapters feels like a long runner. But for the most part, it looks like Jump's aim and goal is end the manga now, anime later, because Undead Unluck is in its final arc and it's now about to get an anime. Probably has what, few months left, I'd imagine, and then they're gonna end it. So it is what it is. But at the very least, there's a silver lining that for people that wanted to get into Undead Unluck, that never gave it a chance and they were waiting for the anime, and just in general fans that I feel deserve it, because all I've ever heard from people that I really trust their opinions is that Undead Unluck is amazingly slept on. It is a great story, a great series. Don't be fooled by the fan service in the first chapter. Like, that is not really a thing. And I remember I read about 25 chapters, I think, of it, and I loved what I read. It gets really interesting, really intricate, so dope stuff. Hopefully they do it right, though. Hopefully it's not like, I don't know, what studio at this point would even take it that would be reputable and be able to do it. Like, let's cut the crap. Not Ufotable and not Mappa. They're not doing it. They got too much on their plates. If I'm wrong, then by all means I'm wrong. I highly doubt it'll be those two. There's Bones, even though Bones is right now in the process of doing My Hero and Mob Psycho, but maybe Bones. A1 is doing Solo Leveling, and what's the other one? Marshall, hello. So, you know, A1 is a little bit right now restricted. I don't know how much I would trust Shaft at this particular point, being honest. Cloverworks, maybe. Yeah, actually, maybe Cloverworks. Yo, if they go to Toei Animation or Studio Pierrot, I don't even know. Like, yo, how would you feel if, oh no! But yes, people, Undead Unluck, the anime incoming, about to be crazy. Okay, next up, in case you don't know, recently there was an interview conducted between two of the most legendary mangaka that are still going, Eiichiro Oda, creator of One Piece, and Gosho Aoyama, creator of Detective Conan, and they said a lot, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna have a couple of pieces because it's a really long interview. I think right now I have the audio at like 40 minutes. I'm currently having it edited down a little bit, but like, yeah, it's a ridiculous amount. But here's some excerpts from it, from some of the most interesting bits, so you could take it in and be like, oh, this is what Oda feels like, because Oda sounds like that jump spirit is truly within him for competitive nature, while Gosho Aoyama, the creator of Detective Conan, is like, you're you, I am me, on some Zen stuff. It's wild, but here's a couple of clips from it. That's why I always considered Detective Conan an enemy to me and thus didn't read it. I even had thoughts such as, I'll drag you down. Not joking, I used to think of you as an enemy until now. Holy shit. Are there any highlights fans should be on the lookout for going forward? I have to draw a case where Rum once had both of his eyes, as well as how that connects to Akai Shuichi's father, Tsutomu. Maybe that'll be interesting for readers. For me, this is tough to answer. There'll be lots for sure, but I want readers to be surprised, so I don't know if I should say it here. True. Well, for now, the past will be a big deal. Something once happened in the world during the Void Century, which will come to light soon, and should prove both fun and interesting. What I find the most fun is when readers are enjoying themselves. It's truly a ton of fun. And while we're on the topic of One Piece, something that came out recently that I saw a little bit of backlash back and forth for the live action One Piece Netflix series. They recently showed the casting for Luffy when he was younger, and it is this little boy right here, which please be respectful in the comments. You never know who's watching or whatnot, and it's just not cool. This is a kid at the end of the day. Apparently, Colton Osorio will be playing young Luffy, and a lot of people are saying, dog, he don't look like Luffy. Like, I would argue the only problem I would have is that realistically, he doesn't look too much like the other actor that's playing Luffy, you know, in the current time. Like, that's the only thing, that he doesn't necessarily look too much like him. But I ain't really mad at it. At the end of the day, he's not going to be in the series that long, right? He's like, you know, you're going to see flashbacks here and there of Kid Luffy with Shanks and stuff like that, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. And yo, they throwing in the diversity casting, and it's not something outrageous to me. Like, I think it's like, hey, it's okay. It's a little kid. He's getting his shot at doing something legendary. This is going to change his life, and who knows, maybe it could be cool. I mean, the One Piece live action so far hasn't shown anything that is like jarring or bad. Like the Yu Yu Hakusho live action looks like it's going to be a train wreck for the most part. Like, I'm going to have a little bit of faith, but it looks like it's going to be a train wreck. This one doesn't seem that way, at the very least for now, and I'm fine with the casting. I think it's cool. Shout out to again to this kid, Colton Osorio. Hopefully he does a good job with the acting. Like, that's really what I'm going to focus on the most, is that if he can do the role, if he can take care of it, if he can get it done properly, then by all means, this is Luffy. It is what it is, young Luffy. But hopefully they set it up in a way where he does look more like the actor. That's the only other issue that I have. Like, I want him to look like, you know, how he's going to look when he gets older, because again, from this picture alone, he doesn't necessarily look exactly like the actor that is playing, you know, teen Luffy, adult. I want to say adult Luffy, but he's not really an adult. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you feel like this young Luffy, this kid playing young Luffy, is going to be able to do it, pull it off, or